All right, thank you. We'll start with opening statement from each candidate. We'll start with Honor Spencer. 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Honor Spencer. As a campus supervisor for the past 20 years and a juvenile justice commissioner of San Benito County, I am concerned with our youth, with our young people. As that is the reason I'm running, is because we need things for the kids. We need things for our community. And I just hope I can rely on your support. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Elias Elias.
Good evening. My name is Elia Salinas, and as you can see, all the platform here, we all got the memo that we're all wearing pink for October Breast Awareness Night. I want to thank the forum, the San Benito Lincoln, the Youth Alliance for allowing us the opportunity for the candidates to be up here and speak and introduce ourselves to you. I'd like to start off with the fact that I only have 10 seconds left. Out of the council, I attend most of the council meetings. I attend 99% more than Mr. Escanero and 85% more than Spencer. Ms. Spencer, I'm out of time.
Thank you. All right, Raul.
Hello, how's it going, everyone? I'm Raul Escareño, spelled with one R, pronounced with two, also known as Mr. Maja. I'm here to, the reason I'm running is the main three things that I have in my mind is to focus on the youth, fix our infrastructure, and plan smart growth. So I thank you for your time, and thank you, folks, for being here.
Thank you, Raul. We'll move over to question one. We'll start with Honor. What have you done to prepare for this position, and how would you define your responsibilities as a council member?
Oops, sorry. Listening to the people of this community and asking them for their solutions to the issues that concern them. As a council member, it is my responsibility to inform the district and the community of what is going on in our town, to be totally transparent, just to be a real person, not a politician. I'm not a politician. I am a regular person, a working person. So that's what I think the responsibility is of a council member. Thank you.
Thank you, Honor. Raul?
All right, thank you. What I've done to prepare for this position is I've gotten involved with many non-profit organizations. Even before my decision to run, I believe that to understand a community, you need to be a part of it. And that's just not, the meetings, I watch the meetings on CMAP. I think that they're able to have them online. But also getting involved with nonprofits like Kingship, Emmaus House. And so with that being said, it's, I also go door to door. I talk to the people. I've been speaking to the people in my district and seeing what the main concerns are for this time of day. One of them being the infrastructure, the second one being the growth. A lot of people say that, the more we grow, the more it brings money to the businesses. As a local business owner, I can tell you that that's a lie, because I've noticed an effect. As the traffic increases, our sales have dropped drastically. I've spoken to a lot of medical and dental shops, and they tell me, people have meetings or appointments at 6:30. They need to call us and cancel because they're still stuck in the traffic. So I think before we decide to grow, it's not that I'm against growth, because I'm not. I just believe in smart growth. So once we fix the problems at hand, which is the infrastructure, that's when we can focus on that. I just want to be the person who represents the people. You can come to me, talk to me, let me know what the problems are, and I'm going to do everything in my power to fix the situation at hand or the problems at hand.
Thank you, Raul. Elia?
What I've done to prepare myself for this position is actually do my homework and try to get some facts done. And let's start off with housing. In the early 2000s, we had Measure U, I believe it was, And it was voted by the people that we wanted to have a limit of 244 homes, 244 units per year. Because of the, unfortunately, the moratorium and the real estate crash, that affected the growth. And that had a sunset clause in 2011 or 2012. Let's be clear that the Housing Community Development, the state of California, certifies that the city is compliant with the current, what they've agreed is between 2015 and 2023, housing plan should be up to 1,316 units. And if the city does not comply with that plan, the city will not be certified by the state, and we could lose funds. We can lose the ability to file for grants. That's for either for law enforcement, for the fire department, and also for the nonprofits. So if we're not certified, nonprofits are going to lose that money and the ability to get some of those grants. So and one of the other things that we have is we have impact fees. We have impact fees approximately $45,000, plus probably with the maybe 30 for the school. I'm not really sure. So contractors or developers, that's $75,000 for a house for one unit, and sometimes they're not able to, they will not do apartments because it is cheaper to do a unit. So I'd like to be able to change those fees. I could go on, but I'm out of time.
Thank you, Elia. I'm going to stick with you for question 2 now. What is your vision and commitment to District 3 and the city of Hollister?
Well, my vision would be to actually work with both the county and together with the city. I'd like to see them cooperate more on projects, so we don't have any issues going on like we have right now with Bonneview, and then the residents are coming and they're saying the city of Hollister says it's the county, and the county says go, it's the city because it's a city construction project. So these people are in limbo. So I'd like to see that the city and the county work together more on this, so things like that don't happen. The fire department is currently has a contract with the city of San Juan Bautista and with the county. So we need to figure out to make sure that the city of Hollister via the fire department is not losing any funds, because it's very expensive to be able to cover the county and to be able to go out and cover San Juan Bautista. So I think that we should be able to do something with regards to the contract. I'd like to also see that we can work with the city council should be able to work together and try to lower the fees for the developers so we can get some affordable housing. And affordable housing includes being apartments, being condos, or being townhomes. That if we can lower the fee, instead of them having to pay $75,000, we should be able to have something so it makes it more meaningful to be able to the developer to say, okay, it's worth it for them to go ahead and build some affordable housing. We need affordable housing. We don't need to stop development because we are way under development, and that's just a misconception that is out there. And we need to make sure that everybody gets the information correct.
Thank you, Elia. Honor?
Sorry, not used to this. My vision is to grow our local economy, work with the Business Council, Chamber of Commerce, and the Hollister Downtown Association to look at a potential policy and municipal code change that could support business and foster a pro-business mindset through collaboration with the staff, as well as entrepreneurs and local business people who are hoping to expand. Thank you.
Thank you, Honor. Raul?
Thank you. As I said before, my vision is to focus on the infrastructure and smart growth. The reason I say that is because a lot of people say, oh, the more homes we build, the more businesses come. I haven't seen that in writing, nor do I think any of you have seen that in writing. So what guarantees us that building more homes is going to create more jobs? You know, if we saw it in writing, it'd be a different story. I do agree with Elia on one thing where she said county and city need to work as one. I agree in that because it's one community, right? County, city, there's mixed zones. We do need to work as one. We need to focus on what our main concern is, and that's the people. We need to focus on who we represent, and it's the people. When I'm not up here for my own personal agenda, I'm not up here for any financial gain or anything. I'm here to focus on what politics should be about, and I thought the people. I'm not a politician. I'm a business owner. I know numbers. So when I see numbers, then we can probably see things in a different way. I want to be the voice of the people, to be able to be available to the people any time of the day, except after 10, because, you know, I got a baby and he goes to sleep early. And most importantly, is to listen to the concerns and and the problems that people have in their mind and fix those in the most I can. Thank you.
Thank you, Ro. We'll do the closing statements now. You have 90 seconds. We'll start with Honor.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Farm Bureau, Bonito Link, and Hollister Youth Alliance for hosting this forum. I would like to say thank you to the Hollister Police Officers Association, Hollister Firefighters Association, and SEIU Local 521 for their endorsement of my candidacy. If there's anything that I want you to take from this forum, it's this. I am committed to listening to all of you and bring your concerns to the City Council. I have the ability to talk to people, to find common ground, develop solutions, and analyze information objectively, which will be an asset to the City Council as we face important issues now and into the future. I stand behind revitalizing downtown Hollister so it may be better utilized and creating an environment where our businesses can flourish. We need someone who understands Hollister's traditions and values while also bringing a fresh perspective to the table. That someone is me. I would cherish the opportunity to represent District 3 and look forward to bringing my ideas and my enthusiasm to the City Council. I'm asking for your support and your votes. Thank you. I do have signs in the lobby if you are interested. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Honor. Elia?
I can turn honors on. I don't know why I can't turn mine on. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for listening to us. Again, I believe that I'm the most qualified candidate because, again, I've been participating consistently with City Council meetings as well as Board of Supervisors meetings. So, and I'm very opinionated. There are board members and there's council members in the audience right now that can attest to that. I don't have a problem going out there and speaking the truth. I think that, again, the City Council and the Board of Supervisors need to work together and get some projects going or the future of what's going on in our community, getting the roads fixed. Again, we've got Measure G that we need to work on. I think that you need to listen to what's going on with Measure G. The fact is that you may have people speaking up here and saying that they're going to get the roads fixed. Well, the roads are not going to get fixed tomorrow, and they're not going to get fixed in 5 years. That 25 is going to take years and years. We're talking a couple of decades. Just if you're familiar with and been around a resident long enough, it took 25 years to do the bypass around Hollister. So the roads need to get fixed. We need to get the money. It's got to come from somewhere, and it's got to start now. We got to start thinking about fixing the roads, not for 5 years or 10 years or 15 years, but we need to think about what the roads are going to look like when the 50 years from now. Because the roads were done now when we weren't even around, those roads were fixed. Thank you.
Thank you, Elia. Raul?
Thank you. I also want to thank the Farm Bureau, Bonito Link, Youth Alliance, and God for the opportunity to be up here. The way I believe it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be up here. I also feel like I'm the most, the best person for the job because I'm in communication with the local restaurants. I'm in communication with the people. People come to the restaurant. Everyone always, tells me what's going on, how they feel about certain situations. And it's not, I think the main thing I see is communication, It's a difference when you vote yes or no on something, and then you leave it at that, to whether you vote yes or no on something, and then you explain to people why you voted that. A lot of times I see a lot of votes going through where they vote yes, and I'm like, well, why did you vote yes? And nobody answers. So I think the first most important thing is communication with the people. Let the people know what's going on. You want to be transparent, but you don't want to tell people your motives or the reasonings for the reason why you voted on things. Like right now, the situation downtown is the neon lights. I've been together, meeting up with all the local businesses. We say we're, local restaurant friendly, but yet we put these obstacles in the way for them to succeed. So the reason I say is my main concern is communication with the people. I'm qualified because I listen to people. Just because we have a different perspective on things don't mean I won't listen and maybe change the way I see things. And always being in contact with everybody, including local businesses. Thank you for your time. God bless.